This is a really nice car. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Whoa, 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 goodness me. Oh, hang on, a bit of dancing coming into the corner there. So a lot of variation between the cars so far for me. ACC does look so good, doesn't it? Which is the best GT2 car in the new ACC GT2 DLC pack? We're going to find out today. This is not a sponsored video. I've just bought the DLC, it cost me £14, and I've got 5 brand new GT2 cars to drive. We're going to start here with the Audi R8 LMS GT2. We're going to go through all the cars and compare them. I'm just going to let you know what's fun, what sounds good, how is it driving, and I'm super excited. I don't drive a lot of GT2 cars apart from the Ferrari 488 GT Evo, which I've driven in real life. But let's try these. I'm going to start off here with the traditional one. So my experience of driving the Evo Ferrari 488 is that less downforce than the GT3. So basically less grip in the corners, which can make them more fun to drive, I think. But let's find out here in the R8, a car that I never really enjoyed driving in iRacing. I did not get on with this thing at all when I was driving GTEs. You can see the TC kicking in. Oh, brakes aren't as good as a GT3 for sure. So yeah, like I said, I do most of my sim racing in GT3s and previously GTEs. But the GT2s can sound great. We've got a little bit of variety of cars as well. And I have to say the Audi so far feels... kind of feels okay. I was hoping it would be stepping out a lot more and trying to kill me, but I'm going to be driving all these stock, by the way, just to keep it fair. So yes, I could be fine-tuning the tyre pressures and whatnot. This feels a little bit like there, which is nice. We'll go to third person in a bit. Blasphemous, I know. We'll kind of see a bit better what the rear end of the car is doing. Let's do it now. So here we go. R8 looks good, sounds great. There you can see I'm just not used to not quite having the same braking ability as I do in the GT3. Oh, I see the engine sort of coughing all over the shop there. But it feels quite planted. We've got this massive wang on it. Oh, no, 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 no. Graze the wall. So that's where I definitely didn't have the downforce I was expecting. Let's try and really, yeah, muscle it and get some rotation out of its comfort zone here. It does sound amazing. This is quite a fast corner, difficult corner. And this straight line stopping ability, you might want to play around with the brake bias there. But ultimately, I don't think you're going to have the same stopping ability. Through the chicane. How's it on the curb? Didn't really smash that curb. On the power. I mean, it's way more fun than a GT4, but I was kind of expecting more drama from the Audi. I've got to be honest. Oh no. And again, I've completely missed the braking zone there. Let's go back to cockpit view just to see again. So we've got TC on 6 on this. A little bit lively going over the crest. Does get light there, which I like. Oh, very nice to power through there. That was quite nice. Over the rumble strip. Love it. Let's brake a little bit earlier for this corner then. It's earlier than I would do normally. Big heavy TC there on the power. I mean, it's just a very nice car to drive, to be honest. See that? I mean, oh, in the R8 GTE, be good night there. So contrary to my expectations, that is not a killer of a car. That's actually quite a nice car to drive. So that obviously is what you want to look for a lot of time. Let's go into something else. This is the KTM X-Bow GT2. Very excited to drive this. I've been up and close to this car in real life. Looks incredible, looks very, very mean, and looks like it's got a lot of aero at the back as well, so it should be exciting. I've no idea how it sounds though. It's got Matador on the back, so is this going to be safer than the Audi? Is it going to be more leery than the Audi? Is it going to be more sort of enjoyable to apex than the Audi? The Audi for me felt like that's my neutral at the moment, so I want to try and judge this either side.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Oh. Oh! Where's that roar? I just sort of grunted at the beginning. I loved it. Okay, so that's a good start with this thing. I've never driven this car before, actually. So... less visibility, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe there's more visibility. Just weird visibility. I have to say, this thing really, I think, wants to hunt apexes. And dare I say, we weren't coming in super hot there, but it might be a bit better in the brakes as well. Second gear. Chicane. Oh, this is a really fun, and it feels like a very stable platform, but more coherently than the Audi. Yeah, this is like a really stable car. And very, very, very smooth as well in the power delivery. And how it is through the corners. Very smooth. Very smooth. Goodness me. Let's try and push the braking gear a little bit. Wow, well it seems to brake better than the Audi. Maybe the stock tyre temps are a bit better. Pressures. I'm really enjoying this car so far, I have to say. Brand new car for me. Turn 1, let's go. A little bit wide, so much runoff there though. Let's go around over this kink. This is a really nice car, I have to say. If I was going to do coaching in a car in ACC, if I ever got to that stage, I think I wouldn't be afraid to choose this car because it's just such a nice platform to drive, and to me it feels a little bit more predictable and everything than the Audi. Or the Audi, I wanted to really manipulate the Audi. This I'm driving in a slightly different way. This is so much fun, I have to say. You don't have any of the danger of the GT. I think a GT3. You know, you got to worry a little bit about how you're getting on the power. This thing is just so smooth on the power, I have to say. Let's get a third person. Here it is. Looks mean as well. I'd no idea what to expect in this car. Let me know in the comments, by the way, what your thoughts are on these cars. A little bit wide there as we go to third person. It's such a smooth car. And I love that little guttural sort of grunt as well. Okay, that's a nice car. That's a nice car. But I think next is the Maserati. I'm very excited to drive the Maserati. Let's do it. Here we go in the Maserati MC20 GT2. Another car I've seen up close. I am very excited for this. Very, very, very excited. Let's get in cockpit. Ooh. Okay, in cockpit view. Whoa, okay.
Stay away from curbs.
A little bit of drama in the pit lane there. So the brand new Red Bull Ring track as well, by the way. It looks incredible. So how is this going to fare in the middle sector? We've got the MotoGP chicanes here. So very much up to date. More up to date than iRacing, maybe. And again, a little bit, I mean, that is a camber and weight transfer, but again, a bit of the back end stepping round. Might regret this, but let's go in third person for the next sector. It looks incredible, this car. And again, a little bit more drama. Okay. So for the first time, we're having some drama on the power, which we haven't had in the previous two cars. Oh, look at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Goodness me. Okay. Well, we can have some fun in this car then, because we can really use the brake to manipulate some oversteer. It's going to be a very different car to drive then than the previous two. I know we're on a different track, but let's go to this view then. Yeah, we can get the hang of that. It's almost like karting. The way if you watch my karting videos, when I turn in all the lock, manipulate the cart, and then immediately counter steer to get the wheels straight. It's a big cart, this thing. This thing just wants to rotate. Look at it glistening on the bonnet as well. So far, this is all. I think I prefer this to the KTM, if I could only choose one, because I feel like there's more to learn here. Bit deep, no. Campbell coming. Maybe first gear there. TC kicking in. TC5 on this. See the brake bias as well. ACT does look so good, doesn't it? Now these really exciting corners where, I mean, for example, in Gran Turismo, there's not many, if any, cars you can do what I'm going to try and do here, which is to induce that rotation. Like that. Ah, no. You can see what I'm trying to do. There's a lot of fun. The fans watching are like, what is this guy doing? What is he doing? This is a fun car. How does it sound? Sounds pretty good. I mean, I think I'm going to be, after this video, I'm going to be driving this car a lot. It is so pointed on the entry. Be very interested to hear from you in the comments if you've been driving it and had similar thoughts. Also, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, so you don't miss out on the next videos like this, obviously. Oh, we've had a huge moment on the X8 road. Okay, so that's the Maserati. That is a lot of fun. Maserati. That is a lot of fun to drive. A lot of fun. Okay. Let's go to a different car. Let's do it. This is the Mercedes-AMG GT2, a car that I like driving the GT3 variant in Gran Turismo. I didn't really like the GTE in iRacing, if I remember. I drove it at Bathurst and I really did not like it. But let's see what happens here.
Low tire pressure, stay
That's
away from
the
bumps.
in the helmet view, isn't it? Right, here we go. It always feels like a grand engine that takes a while to... It's not like a buzzy one, is it? It's like... If that meant anything. Did it mean anything to you? Right, here we go then. Oh, feels heavier and bigger than the Maserati. Whoa. Feels like a tank compared to the Maserati. I don't think we're going to get the same rotation, but I might be wrong, because that might be more track dependent. Let's see. No, just sailed on here. Absolutely sailed on. So a lot of variation between the cars so far for me. If they're going to be BOP'd, then you might have some interesting sort of... This feels like, you know, old school British touring cars used to have like minis against massive Rovers. Oh, it's an age to turn here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it feels very heavy and ponderous. This is, I can assure you, this is the GT2. It feels so big and heavy. Like it's got a massive engine and it's lumbering it around. Oh, that's nice though. Oh my goodness, that was so nice. Ooh. The sensations of getting through the wheel as well. So good. Right. Didn't need to go down a gear there. But now, hang on. Now it feels quite planted and sort of... Okay, you've got to drive this car a bit like a steady... It feels way heavier than the Audi and the KTM. Needed gravity to help me out there a bit. It's what I could do with the Moser rim that has the numbers on it. Probably should use that one. Brake earlier here because gravity is not our friend. Okay. Okay, that made some sense. That made some sense. Okay. Okay, well, it's not going to oversteer there. But I didn't really feel like that was understeering. This might be a nicely balanced car when you drive it within the limits there. Let's check out the last two corners. Completely opposite end of the spectrum than the Maserati, I would say. But, okay. I feel like if you want a big, heavy car, that's presumably going to be good at the top end, but you sort of have to really pick your lines through the corners. Maybe the Mercedes for you. Now, let's go to another car in the GT2 pack. This is, as you can see on the back, the Porsche GT2 RS Club Sport Porsche 911. Let's see how this is going to be. I'm interested. Slightly less grip, I think, than the GT3, but all the weight at the back, well, but weight should be balanced, but a lot of weight at the back, obviously. So let's see what this is going to be like. So you don't want to be in helmet view. Let's go. Okay. Seems very buzzy on the gears. Sounds great. Sounds nice. Yeah, everything whooshing. Oh, hang on, a bit of dancing coming into the corner there, which I like as a karter. I like coming in a little bit sideways. It's always fun. Let's see how it's going to be down this one with the weight transfer going down the other way. Yeah, it feels like you can absolutely send it in this car up the inside of someone and come in a little bit square on, if that makes sense. Right, what about through the middle sector? This could be the best car of the lot if it's going to be good through here. Oh, definitely not understeery like that. Well, I'm being quite patient. Can we get it to dance a bit more? Oh, it doesn't really like that. So the Maserati, if I did that, would be sort of like, okay, let's go, let's rotate. The BMW, the Mercedes would be like, nah, not interested. The Porsche didn't really know what to do. It's like, what's going on? I just love it on the brakes, though. If I could have a car like this on the brakes, I need to get into third-person view to show you, I think, how it's so sort of light on the brakes. And this is when I was doing my Mazda racing. It was so much fun coming in on the brakes, and you're coming in like that down the corner. Sorry, that was way too hot. Let's come into the top corner. Great sound, obviously. I don't know if GT2 racing exists in ACC. If so, I want to do it. I want to do some ACC GT2 racing. Right, here we go then. Can you see just how, like, it's pliable in the braking phase? The Mercedes would have none of that. Sounds so good as well. In the 69 as well, nice. 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 Okay, let's try and take it through here really nicely balanced. There we go. See that manipulation in the braking phase? And slightly understeery, actually, for me, for my liking. See here, I mean, it's a very evil corner. See last two. Look at that again, coming in a little bit with an angle. And again, it wants to turn in. So something to do with the diff there, I think, is really nice. Right, so for me, it's between the Maserati and the Porsche because, let me explain. The Maserati, I feel like, would be so much fun to have that very oversteery entry and control that. And the Porsche, I feel, would be such a fun overtaking car to go up the inside into gaps where you're not meant to be. And I'm sure I can work out the balance on the exit. So, like I said, all stock setups. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed this. More ACC videos around here. It's been a lot of fun. That's a GT2 pack. I think it's £14. I don't make any money for it, but I recommend it. It's a lot of fun cars to drive, and yeah, I can see myself driving these for a long time. I'll see you next time.